now. It's happening. We're
It's
live.
live. We're live.
Live. And guess
I
what
see
just
it.
got done uploading?
Yay.
Let's play that bad bitch.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Untamed Thoughts.
Hey,
Hey.
man, stuff just falls into place. Look at it, just drifting down like perfect little snowflakes, exactly where the fuck they're supposed to be.
I mean, that's what's supposed to happen when we push buttons.
Right?
I'm on my tablet today because I'm in my makeup room,
Aren't you fine?
and it won't let me share. It's not wanting me to share.
Oh, well, I'll share.
So I'm doing it now. I'm late with the sharing.
That's okay. I'm sharing right now too because it just took me there. That's all right. Here we go. And we're there. There it is.
And we're there. Ta-da!
But I'm taking off Facebook because I want to know our actual viewers, and I'm tired of us being the 2 out of 3
Guessing?
ain't bad.
Post. Why won't it post? There it goes. And it's time for a new tablet. This one is.
I don't think it's tablet. I think it's interwebs.
Okay, well, I mean, my tablet's like 15 years old. It's one of the first ones that ever came out. It's probably time for a new one.
Holy crap, Brandy! It's been a couple of months. What is
Yeah.
our first stinking corner?
Do you know what's really weird? I looked up today because I was like, how long has it really been since we've been on? July 16th was the last one. It's been exactly 3 months.
We planned it, folks.
Yeah, just like that.
Just
That's how we do things.
perfect little fucking snowflakes. That's gonna be our Christmas shirt.
Yes.
Little snowflake. Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Done.
For sure.
For show. Okay, what's our first corner?
It's catch-up corner, and there's
That corner.
bound to be a lot of it.
Oh yeah, what have you been doing for 3 months?
Working. Literally, that's all I've done is work.
You've done more stuff.
Okay, well, I had COVID.
Yes.
That's
talk
why
about
our
that.
break started.
Mhm.
It's all my fault.
I don't know if we're gonna say fault. You,
Okay, well,
You got the vid.
I got the vid and I lived, and it was terrible, and I don't recommend it. The worst part for me was I felt like I was on fire on the inside, but I was freezing cold on the outside.
Mm.
So my body temperature wouldn't regulate. And
you
then
slept forever. You
I
slept
did.
for
I
like,
slept for like 4 days straight.
But how much weight did you lose?
Just during COVID, I lost 8 pounds,
8 pounds.
even though I was eating.
And then you started a what?
Then I started eating anti-inflammatory because while I was dying and stuck in my bedroom for 18 days straight, I started researching. And the more I learned, the more I was like, I have to try this. Why has nobody told me?
I knew you were going to say that. So I would like to I'd like to take you back in time. Let's step into the time machine.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's go back to 3 years when I was like, Brandy, there's a Netflix on eating clean. You got to watch it. And you were like, totally going to watch it.
But here's there's the difference between eating clean, which I am. I'm trying to eat as clean as
What was
possible.
the anti-inflammatory Netflix doc? I'm
Okay, I'm gonna have to go.
again.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that because I don't remember.
Man.
But the benefits to eating that way. Let me first state that in a cup this size, normally I would put 3 full heaping tablespoons, like just a regular spoon full of sugar, just regular sugar or raw sugar.
I've only seen you do raw sugar though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Before I switched to raw sugar, which I thought was just better for me, which sugar.
It's not?
It's not. It's just a raw form of sugar. It doesn't actually, there's no benefit to doing that versus white sugar. So I stopped using sugar,
Oh yeah, how do you sweeten your tea?
honey,
Oh,
because honey has sugar, but it's a natural
honey,
sugar.
honey.
So it's better for you.
And
So
it's good to combat allergies.
yes, I have
Yeah.
seen dramatic changes in my body and the way I feel since I
Yeah, what?
started that.
Beautiful. You've always looked beautiful, but I can tell that you're like prancing around. You're like,
Yes.
look at me.
I feel good. My psoriasis, I mean, like, I don't look at this.
Mm-hmm.
And there's spots there because I was using a protein powder to add protein to my diet. And it didn't compute to me that I was using whey protein powder, which is dairy. Dairy is anti-inflammatory or is inflammatory food. So
Yeah.
it started coming back. I cut that protein powder out yesterday. I didn't have any yesterday, and I'm already seeing a difference.
You're already feeling it. That's cool.
Isn't that insane?
It is insane. It's insane that what our bodies go through to process, but it's also insane that things that wouldn't have affected us 20 years ago impact us greatly now because of the way things are processed in general. But
yeah, absolutely.
I'm just glad you're feeling better. And
Me
I'm glad that
too.
you know, that you have antibodies now
Yes.
and that you made it through the other side A-okay.
Me too.
I didn't like it that you had it.
I didn't like it that I had it either. I liked it less that I was stuck in my bedroom for 18 days.
You were quarantined from the world. It's
That
going to
was
be
the
a
worst.
while before you ever say, you know what, I just wish I could go and just be by myself for a week. You're
No.
like, no.
Maybe a few hours, but I can't handle it. That was 18 days locked in one space by yourself is too much.
That's too much. I couldn't be alone with myself for 18 days.
It was brutal. Thank God I worked from home I worked from my bed. I had my laptop set up so I talked to people and I didn't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Too bad.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad we're back. But I'm glad we took the 3 months off.
I agree. I think we needed that break. You especially needed that break. You were a busy bee during that 3 months. What were you doing?
Getting ready to get married.
Y'all, Jacqueline got hitched.
Yeah, I got hitched. It has happened.
It's official.
It's official. We filed it with the county. We can't take it back.
Not cheaply, anyway.
No. Nope. Not at all. No, but yeah, we got married October 2nd. And for the last 2 weeks, we've just been getting, you know, all of our stuff settled and moving and just doing, you know, merging what married folk do. Like, oh, now I have to live with a boy. So
let me figure that all out again.
So let me get my clothes and stuff. And he gets his clothes and stuff. And then, yeah. But yeah, it's good. Happily married, we are.
So I want to tell you that your wedding was beautiful. It was perfectly you. I had a blast. It was so good.
I hope you had fun.
You did a great job.
I was awful.
You were not awful.
Felt awful. I was a wreck. I was trying not to cry because I'm not comfortable crying. And so I was just, and I told my sister, I even told you. Did I not? I told both of y'all. I was like, don't let me look in a mirror.
Yeah, you did.
Don't let me look in a mirror. What did y'all do? Oh my God, look at the mirror. And I was like, no.
But you did so good,
You
though.
did beautiful. You did a beautiful job. But there's just something about like looking at yourself, at least for me, looking at yourself and just being like, you know, and it wasn't any nerves about getting married or anything like that. It was strictly about I have to walk out there and all of these people are going to be looking at me. And if anyone knows me,
that's the worst, right?
Yeah. So funny story. I don't know if I told you. So it was probably about like 2-3 days before the wedding actually was taking place. And we go to the venue. It's the first time I've ever seen the venue.
Oh my gosh.
This lady thought I was nuts. She was like, I've never had a bride just come here 2 days before the wedding and be like, oh, okay, well, let's figure out what we're doing. I was like, you know, yeah, I'm here to get married. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I want to throw a nice party for everybody. I think we have all the ingredients to do that, but I'm not like everything has to be perfect and all of that. Like, it was a gorgeous venue. It was. Yeah, you didn't need to do anything. But so so we're setting up, right? We're talking about where to put the chairs and where to put the tables. And both the venue owner and my hubby, my now hubby, had to almost sit me down and say, no, I know it's supposed to be your day. The bride's supposed to get what they want, but we are not doing a food buffet and let everybody eat and drink while you get married. Like, I wanted it to be like a dinner and a show. Like everybody just come in and start partying, and then we'll get married over here if you want to see that.
Next time I need to be in, there's not going to be a next time, but anytime you have make decisions like that, I need to be present so that I can have your back. Cause that would be genius.
I was like, and then that way I'm, like nobody's like as soon as
you don't
like,
feel like they're focused
please
on
rise.
you.
I was like, no, everybody sit down. Don't rise. You don't need to stand for this. It's fine. Be comfortable. You're fine.
Well, everybody was looking at your dad anyway, so
Oh yeah.
Just
Handsome.
kidding.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun, and it was a blur, and I remember the very, very important parts of it.
That's all that matters.
But I had one small bite of the wedding cake, and that was when we did the cake cutting, and that was it. I
didn't get any of that cake. It just dawned on me that I never ate cake the whole time I was at your wedding.
Well, now you can't have any.
Well, I mean, I would have eaten that cake.
Now you can't have any.
And then your sister said, "There's vodka," and I was like, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah. It was fun though.
It was a good night. It was a good weekend.
Yeah.
Because John and I made a weekend of it.
That's good. I'm glad. Because I was nice. Like, oh, people have to drive and everything, but yeah.
No,
I had someone fly in and come, to the thing, and I was just like touched. I was like, oh,
because people love you.
Oh, that's sweet.
People love you. Duh.
Yeah. Well, couldn't have done it without you, without my sister, without my sister-in-law. Could not have done. Oh, and John. I mean, he did a lot.
You're missing an important piece of that.
And can we just say that the man that married us, total Matthew McConaughey vibe.
Okay, I'm gonna controversy with you because I didn't see it.
You didn't? It must have been just when he came in and was just talking to us like a full-on conversation. He just had that smooth draw, that very like.
He did have that draw. I can see where you could hear him, but I couldn't see him when I looked at him. I was like, oh. Are these two on, like, what are they drinking that I don't have? Because I don't see what they're telling me. He was good looking, but he wasn't Matthew McConaughey.
Well,
to me.
Well, we had a good time. It was nice.
It was. I just ripped out a whole hair. That's not funny.
Like a real one?
Yeah, like a real hair. It ripped right out of my head.
Well, I know
it was in my way and I went like this and it pulled right out.
I know you add some in. I thought maybe it could have been an add-on.
Look, you can see the add-on. It's a different color, red.
Oh.
See the difference?
I like it.
I love it. I'm obsessed with this color. I'll never change it.
What's next? Do we have any other catch-up?
I think we're caught up. Aren't we caught up?
I mean, we're looking for talent.
Yeah.
Email us.
Oh, I know what I did while we were out. I went to Beer Jam.
That's exactly what you did. Yes.
I went to Beer Jam. You guys, that was a freaking blast. Beer Jam was so much fun. I'm so sad you couldn't make it. We went to the after party. You can go see the remnants of that on the page because I was live for like an hour until crazy things started happening. And I was like, we got to shut this down.
There cannot be evidence.
Huh?
There cannot be evidence.
Oh, I don't know what's happening with your audio, but you're very staticky and broken up all of a sudden.
No, how about now?
You sound like a zombie.
It's Halloween.
Okay, well.
Hold on. I'll figure it out. Talk about Beer Jam.
Talk. So anyway, Beer Jam. We don't know if there's going to be any more Beer Jams or not. They're hoping that there's going to be Beer Jam. We need crowd participation to happen a little bit more next time if Beer Jam comes on. But the next event, I don't even know. I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to a whole lot of what's going on, but there is some festivals coming up, folks, that have some really good stuff, really good artists. And I hope you guys didn't miss that Sarah Hobbs released a new video. And if you haven't seen it, please go watch it because it's amazing.
You posted that.
Yes, it's so good.
I love that. Okay, but if you do have talent, email us. If you're talented, definitely email us, and
For sure.
let's get on the thing with the scheduling calendar.
Yeah,
to record
the email address is down here. Don't forget to go to our website and get your membership also.
And look at you pointing at exactly the
I know. I'm
place
like,
at the
look at-
scrolling.
I'm
Man.
so good on accident.
My God. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hal.
Cal who?
Hal.
Oh, how? Who?
How you gonna be dressing for Halloween?
I have lots of those. An hour ago, I was a scary jack-o'-lantern.
I know. Good. Where you don't have jokes, so I'm just gonna tell you all my Halloween jokes.
Yeah, tell me all your Halloween jokes.
Where does a ghost go on vacation?
Ooh, where does a ghost go on vacation? I'm gonna say, I don't know.
Malibu.
That's perfect. That's so corny. It's good. I love it. That's my favorite thing.
Who did Dracula bring to the dance?
Who did Dracula bring to the dance? His blood brother.
That's a good one. His ghoul friends.
I like that too.
Oh, the last one. Last one.
Okay, let me not take a drink.
Okay, what kind of shoes does a ghost wear?
Oh, what kind of? That would be an important thing. And you would think the shoe connoisseur over here would know the answer to this. Shoes. What shoes do ghosts wear? I don't know.
Boots.
Why can I not think of these?
Because you have to be in kindergarten or first grade.
Right? That's true. Oh, that's funny. Those were good jokes. I'm sad that I didn't have time. Okay, I'm sad that I didn't make time to find jokes.
Thank you. I just Googled Halloween jokes and voila.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Our next show is actually going to be the day before Halloween, right? No, 2 days before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
The 29th. Oh, we didn't talk about that. Do we need to talk about that?
Oh, yeah, that's a catch-up corner.
I mean, yeah, we should let the people know.
Yeah.
So our schedule is going to change a little bit, guys, because we're busy folks, and once a week is really hard to do, especially when we're far apart, like we are. So we are going to go to every other week. So 2 weeks.
And also, we need to spread out the talent so that we have more shows with talent on. Because if you remember, we're changing the format of the show that the talent joins us. So
yes,
we need to space those out so we can, instead of having all the talent in a vault and record at the beginning of the month and play throughout, we need to space them out.
Yeah, it'll be easier for everyone this way. I know it's going to stink for y'all because y'all don't get to see our face once a week, but you get to see us once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Still at least 2 times a month.
We're totally going to be funnier. Sarah, you need to, are you in the passenger seat or?
No, this hooker's driving. I guarantee you. She's got the phone set down. She better have texted that from a stoplight.
Let's end the broadcast right the hell now.
She's on the way to a football game. I'm certain of it at the moment because Hendrix is in the band.
Yay!
Her little one. No, he's not little anymore. And it makes me so sad.
I remember Chance's marching band days, and seeing all of her posts of them makes me just because I went for the band.
So good. Oh, you're with band. You're in a parking lot. Okay.
Good.
Katrina's here. Hi, Katrina from Dallas.
Katrina. What? Nice.
Oh, Oh, no football. There must be something else.
Competition, marching band
Yeah,
competition.
probably.
Go
More than
Hendrix.
likely.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what happened on this day in history a long time ago?
So much. What year? Can I have a clue?
Guess the year.
1914.
That's a little too early.
1925.
Still a little too early.
Fuck.
How about on 1973?
Dang, I was way off. Yeah, go ahead. What happened?
I mean, that's just the first one that I chose to do. We can go as early as 43.
Okay.
But in 1973, Dolly Parton released Jolene as the first single and title track from her album of the same name. According to Parton, the song, which peaked at #1 on the country charts, was inspired by a red-haired bank clerk who flirted with her husband, Carl Dean, at the local bank branch around the time they were newly married. Jolene is the song most recorded by other artists of all the songs she's written.
Jolene is the bomb diggity.
Yeah, it's like a classic.
Do you know I know another little Dolly Parton little trivia about her music?
Tell me.
So the song, well, I think everybody knows this, but maybe I'll share it with somebody who doesn't. So in the song 9 to 5, you know, the like horse trotting sound, that's actually her doing her nails.
I think I heard that.
Because she went to move the microphone and her nails went past. She was like, hold on. And she did it. And that's that sound in that song is her nails.
I think that's so cool. I mean,
I love her.
Use what you got.
Yeah, that's what she says. I love her.
That woman has just renewed herself so many times. It's insane. And
stayed the same.
Yeah, she is who she is. And she makes no mistakes about it. And she doesn't give a shit. And I love it.
Oh my God. There's a show on Netflix, probably not anymore. Is it called Dumplin' or something? But it's
Dolly Parton. That. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Cutest thing. It's Jennifer Aniston, not her best work, but the movie is good. The
movie was very good.
So you did Today in Texas music history. I thought it might be fun to do Today in Texas, or Today in music history, Today in Texas history, since we are Texas music. So today in Texas history, in 1955, Buddy Holly and Bob opened a show for Elvis Presley in Lubbock, Texas. So still a little bit of musical history, but
yeah, that's kind of cool.
Lubbock. Yeah,
that's cool. Do you remember that when we were at Travis Junior High, we were told that Elvis Presley played on our football field in the 60s or the 70s? 60s. I don't know, but he did.
No, but I do remember that me and one of my friends knew all the words to Baby Got Back as we were walking on the track around that field.
Yeah.
I remember that vividly. But not the fun little tidbit about Elvis.
You know, it's still music. And it's important to know Baby Got Back. That's part of our history. Right?
Right. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, do you want to hear another fun fact, or should we move on to towns, or what are we doing now?
Oh, please do another fun fact so I can do this one. So that I can see if you're going to show your true Texan when I say this. I want to know if instinctually you will allow yourself to just be true Texan.
That's a lot of pressure.
I know. But if you do it, I'm going to love it.
In 1960, Loretta Lynn made her first appearance on the Grand Ole Opry. In a press conference, she said, "I've played in a million places, but the Grand Ole Opry is different." She's been a member of the Grand Ole Opry for over years. It doesn't tell me how many years. She joined in 1962.
Wow. I love Loretta Lynn.
I do too.
These are some good women right there.
Like two classic, legendary women. I had to report on both.
Yes, you did. All right, here we go. Today in Texas history, 1936, President Franklin D. Roosevelt proclaimed the establishment of a national forest system, including Texas's Davy Crockett. Come on, Randy, do it. Come on.
It's not. I'm not.
Okay.
Not.
National Forest and Sam Houston National Forest. For those that are not Texans, what I expected Brandy to do when she hears the name Davy Crockett, we're supposed to automatically, instinctually do what, Brandy?
I can't do
Davy,
it.
Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
I didn't know if that's what you were looking for or not.
Yes,
So I was like, I'm not going to do it if that's not what she's looking for. There's too much
exactly
pressure.
what I'm looking for.
Okay, well, Davy Crockett. There it is.
Thank you. Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Oh, and this one, the stars that died are big,
Are
and,
big
bright,
and bright.
deep in the heart of Texas. Okay. God, we didn't get kicked off for that. That's nice. Nobody left. All righty. What's next?
I don't know. I think it's time for I don't know what. I don't know what. We haven't been. Normally, it would be music about this point, but we don't have any at the moment. I do have something in store for the next episode, but I don't have it ready for you.
Like Dre.
Huh?
Like Dre. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. That's how we go over here. Like, that's how we go over here. I can't talk.
That's okay.
It's been like this all day. Like, I even type like I'm talking. It has come out funky all day.
I like to call that word salad. Well, do you want to do our towns and then our announcement? And then
Yeah,
roll?
towns. I forgot about towns. That's why I couldn't remember. Do you have a small town?
I do.
Let's
And
hear
it's
it.
Well, it's a personal one. And I live right next to it now because I'm residing in Lufkin now. Which is right beside a little town called Beulah, Texas. And my family from my mom's side, my papa, is actually from these parts. And if you go to
That was so
Beulah,
Texan.
yeah. He actually wrote a book called Beulah, Texas, about him growing up in Beulah. And if you go
I
to
didn't know
Beulah,
that.
yeah. And if you go to Beulah, the historical markers actually bear the squire's name because, yeah, we started stuff there. And Beulah, let me X out of that. Beulah was on Farm Road 58, 11 miles southwest of Lufkin in southern Angelina County. In the 1930s, the settlement had a church, a store, and a number of houses. Many of the residents worked in the nearby Ginter oil field. After World War II, the population declined, and in the early 1990s, only 2 churches and a few scattered houses remained. And so the squire's name can be on one of the, you'll see it on the historical marker on one of the
That's
churches
really
in
cool.
Beulah.
Now I want to go back and go there.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. If you blink, you miss it.
Well,
But-
yeah, most tiny towns are that way.
And so it's kind of, I don't know, it's been a little emotional moving back. And
Yeah,
you know,
you're kind of going back to your
full
roots.
circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
That is a cool feeling. I know what that feeling is like because I live in the house that I grew up in, so I can get it. It's an interesting feeling. Definitely. Well, I'm waiting on things to load over here because, nothing can happen.
While you're waiting to load, I can go ahead and do the weather.
Do the weather.
Okay, so Beulah, if you are in the area of Lufkin and Beulah, you can go head on down to 58 Junction, and they have superb barbecue, and they also have live entertainment. And in fact, Scotty Alexander and Sunday Fun Day at 58 Junction is going to be happening this Sunday, October 17th. If you're wondering what you're going to be wearing while you go to 58 Junction and check out Beulah and Lufkin and all that has to offer, well, it might not be the same temperature as it is right now, but right now it's 81 degrees. But on Sunday, it'll be a high of 75 with a low of 46. So go ahead and wear layers.
Perfect weather. Perfect weather.
I really want to be like a little fun, meteorologist. But did you know they have to hold top secret security clearance, which I used to have? Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know how true it is. I have to really look it up because I don't even know if this person was an actual meteorologist that was saying this, but they said that, but they look like they were because they were in a meteorology newsroom, and they're like, you have to have a top secret security clearance and stuff like that because you could actually cause mass panic.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
But
Hurricanes,
couldn't a news
tornadoes,
anchor
natural disasters.
yeah, but couldn't a news anchor, like, they don't have to have, right?
Right. I mean, you would think.
Yeah. Hey, there's a murderer on your street.
I mean,
You
and
know?
they tell us, hey, there's a hurricane coming. Get out of the way. You know? I mean, so what?
I
That
think
doesn't make
because
sense.
they're based in science. I don't know.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But let's talk about Terralingua. The
Like the
opposite side
pasta?
of the state.
Sounds Italian.
Terralingua is a desert town located close to the Mexican border, and it's a famous ghost town. Yes. Have you never heard of Terralingua?
No.
Okay. So it was once a former mining colony, and the town's population dwindled and it was abandoned altogether. You can even stay in the former Perry Mansion, which looks derelict from the house or
Good
from the
job.
outside, but is okay. So it looks like shit from the outside. But it says that it is well furnished within. A local hangout is the Terralingua Trading Company, where you can browse the quirky shop and sip on beer on the porch. Terralingua's proximity to the Big Bend National Park makes it the perfect jumping off point for exploring all the natural wonders.
Nice. Love it.
So Terralingua is on my list of places to visit because it's haunted.
How far away?
It's that's like 9-10 hours from me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
No, I'd try to fly there if I were you.
There's good luck getting in there.
Well, near there, at least within an hour or two.
I don't know that you can even get in an hour or two. Let me see. Let's look it up.
Okay. Let's make travel plans for Brandy.
Airport near Terralingua, Texas. It's actually Terlingua.
Terlingua. That makes
Is
sense.
how it's spelled.
Because the Terra was giving me the Italiano,
Yeah.
where it's not. It should be just.
It's Terlingua. Terlingua. It's actually a Mexican name, but I don't know how to pronounce it right.
Well,
So,
you're doing great.
Okay, my bad. There's a Terralingua airport, but you're probably going to be in a little shoebox.
You probably need a private jet or something.
I mean, there's a Terralingua Ranch airport. Some rancher has his own airport. Let's not go there till this situation has been.
I'm going to?
Well, I'm not going by myself. It's haunted.
Yes. Okay.
But let's let this border situation calm down.
Okay.
Unless you want to take some out.
I want to see ghosts.
Okay.
I just want to see ghosts. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I want to do.
We can do that. We'll make that trip happen.
Okay.
Sometime in the
Yay.
future.
Yeah.
And they supposedly have really good food there. See, at Chili's Bar and Grill, you can get Terlingua chili. They have a chili festival there, a chili cook-off every year.
That's good. I
You
don't.
could go during that, but it sounds like it might be stinky.
The chili and the ramifications of eating chili.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
proximity.
you know what happens when we eat chili? I'm going to make chili tomorrow because it's going to be chilly outside.
It is. I mean, by our standards, yes, but by anybody else's standards, 75.
Well, I mean, I'm excited about it, not having to walk outside and sweat
heck yeah.
immediately.
Me too. When I woke up this morning, it was 71. I put on a sweater because I was not going to let that opportunity pass me by. Okay.
Same. I
was
kept
gonna
it
wear
on
this
until I
sweater.
started sweating. I was like, okay, it's getting serious. Let me take this shit off.
And I looked at the thing and I was like, 85. Okay, now I look crazy.
Yeah.
Take that off.
Let's
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll be walking around in sweats and my Uggs all day like a ding dong.
Fall, bitch. Fall. Either I'm in
We have to
fall or the
just
weather's in
sweat
fall.
in Texas. We have to just suffer with it because our fall sucks. We don't get real cold. So we take every opportunity to dress cute and snuggle as much as we can.
Yeah, we can only dress fall cute between the hours of 8 p.m. and 6 a.m.
Yes, 8 a.m. maybe.
Yeah,
Pushing
8.
it.
Yeah. If you have good AC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's my favorite time of year anyway.
Mine too. I love Halloween, and I love Halloween. That's my favorite. Thanksgiving's my second favorite. I do like Christmas. I just don't like all the commercialism around Christmas. Like I
I
like the
agree.
yeah, I don't like all the shopping. I don't like the fact that you have to shop, and I don't know. I don't like that. But
I agree with you on all of that. Christmas, I go, well, I mean, you've seen what happens at my house on Christmas. Christmas gets crazy. I
mhm.
used to do that for Halloween also, but I have not in recent years. All of my stuff is outdated. I need to like redo everything, but I can never seem to get into the stores when there's actually stuff in there
Yeah, and I
to
don't know
grab it.
how. I don't know how shopping. You mentioned stores. I don't know how shopping's going to go for the holidays this year.
I don't either.
They're saying that if you wanted to shop, for Christmas, you need to start in like August.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if I can say this on here. I don't know if she'll hear me or not, but I had a great idea while I was doing my see, this is why I do makeup all day, because this is when I come up with my finest ideas. I know exactly what I'm going to get my oldest niece. She's finally old enough and I can take her to the ballet.
That's good.
So that's going to be her Christmas gift from me this year. Don't
That's
tell
good.
her anyone.
Shh. And it's not on a ship, right? They're not shipping in the ballerina, so that's good.
No.
Yeah.
No, I just need her to be able to sit still and quiet for 2 hours.
I think she will.
I think she'll do fine because she loves it. So I've
Yeah.
always wanted, that's one of the dreams I've always had was because my grandmother took me to the ballet. That's how I got introduced to it. And I wanted to be the one to introduce her to it. So it's important to me to be the first one to take her.
Well, that's cool that you get to.
I hope so. That's my plan anyway. My sister-in-law is going to have something to say about it because she wants to be the first one too. So I might have to take both of those bitches.
Well, we'll say it nicer if you have to invite
That's okay.
them.
I don't mind. Her and I have fun, so it's okay. I say that in an endearing way.
Yeah, I can see you taking both and you going, now, Ellie, I'm the one.
Mm.
Okay.
I
This
did
is
it.
Aunt
Me.
B's. This would not be happening without me.
Exactly.
Okay, we're right at 38 minutes. Any closers?
I don't have anything other than don't forget that we are not going to be back next week. It's the week after. What's that date, Jack? Do you know? I don't have a calendar sitting in front of me.
I do.
Is it the 29th?
It is the 29th.
So we will be
Halloween
back
weekend.
the 29th. We will have an interview that day. Unless something happens and I don't get the editing done.
Nice.
And that's all I got. And are we dressing up?
I will try. I will
Okay.
do bare minimum, if nothing.
Okay.
And I will try to be glamorous as you, but
You don't have to be glamorous. I mean, I'll come looking.
I'll be a pigeon. I don't care. Not an actual pigeon, like with feathers and stuff, but you know what I mean? Like the side.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'll do simple. It doesn't have to be crazy.
Cool.
Yay. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, guys.
See
Don't
y'all
forget to
later.
like, follow, go get your memberships, send us an email. All of that good stuff.
All that jazz. And
And we'll-
country.
Yeah. So go out and be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
And remember, Texas always and always Texas.
Peace out.
Peace out. Oh, wait, I said that wrong. Hold on, redo it. Okay, you do the kind thing.
Go be kind to yourself and everyone else.
Perfect. And remember, always untamed and Texas always.
There you go. Thought maybe you were just changing it up.
Huh. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.